Penny, are you home from school yet?
I'm leaving school now.
Okay, that works out then. I have to work a little late today. Just a reminder, tomorrow is the anniversary of Mom's passing. Can you please buy some flowers for us to place on her grave?
Okay.
Also, I hate asking this in a text, but is there anything you want to talk to me about? Do you seem a bit, I don't know, gloomy these days?
Huh? Everything's fine.
If you say so. I want you to know you can talk to me about anything, anytime. You know I've got your back.
I know, Daddy. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Great, I'll be home around 8 tonight. Would you mind taking care of dinner?
No problem.
Penny, where are you? Why aren't you home?
Sorry, I'm coming home now.
Do you know what time it is? You're still in junior high school. If you can't follow the rules like curfew, how can I trust you? What were you doing all this time?
I was having dinner with my dead mother.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Like I said, I was with my mother.
You were with your mother. You know Mom passed away when you were younger. Honey, I really don't understand what you're talking about.
I know you're lying, Daddy. I know the truth. You two got a divorce because you had an affair. She told me how she was sick and she couldn't take care of me. So the court awarded you my custody. I'm old enough to know the truth. You can't lie to me anymore.
I'm not lying. Tell me where you are. I'm going to come there right now.
I've already left the restaurant and I'm on my way back home now.
Penny, I don't know what's going on.
Don't try and get out of this. Because you can't. This is real. You can't run away from it. You know, I was really surprised when she told me she was my mother. But she showed me a picture of me when I was little. I could tell she often looked at my picture. I could see her looking at it with tears in her eyes.
What the... I don't understand. I saw Connie's body in the casket at her wake. You were probably way too young to remember it, but unfortunately, I'll never forget that.
I don't remember, and so I had no choice but to believe your lie. Never met any of Mom's family, relatives, so I never doubted your lie.
I'm sorry you didn't get to know Mom's family. They never approved of me, so we weren't close.
But Mom chose you over them, right? And you still cheated on her? Mom was crying. She wants to live with us again. She said if you're still single, she wants to give you another chance.
Wait. Let's calm down for a second. Penny, I never cheated on your mother, I swear. And I'm really sorry, baby, but Mom is dead. I swear. I don't know who you met, but she isn't your real mother.
But I've met her 3 times already. It didn't feel weird or anything. She knows things about me, things about you, Daddy.
Penny, I would never lie to you. You're too precious to me. And I would never knowingly make you sad. Don't you believe me?
I want to, but...
I want to know everything from the beginning. Do you have the contact details of the person claiming to be Mom?
Yes.
I see. Once you're home, please text it to me. It may be a mutual friend or someone we haven't seen in a while. I don't know what they're up to, but there must be a reason they went through all this trouble.
I guess so. I don't really understand. But I'm sorry, Daddy.
It's okay, baby. I know you miss Mom. If you could be with her again, you would. I feel the same.
Yeah.
I thought it would make you sad, so I tried my best not to talk about her. But from now on, I'll talk about Mom so she can be part of our lives. So can you hurry home? I don't know what your intentions are, but how dare you try to get close to Penny by telling her you're her dead mother?
Oh, so the jig is up. Anthony, how have you been?
Let's stop with the niceties, Juliet. What do you mean the jig is up? Is this a game to you?
That's not a nice way to greet your sister-in-law. Just when Penny and I were becoming close, you had to find out. I have to think of another plan.
Plan? What do you want?
Well, I guess I can tell you. And Penny would have found out anyways with the marriage and all. I just wanted Penny to approve, so I pretended to be her mother. Just a little.
Marriage? Approve? What do you mean?
Our marriage. You and I should get married. It must be difficult raising a girl all on your own, especially around Penny's age. If you marry me, I'll be able to help Penny during this difficult stage in her life.
Excuse me, but I really don't understand what you're saying. Me marrying you. Hang on a sec. Aren't you already married?
Oh, don't worry about me and my husband. I'll divorce him.
Huh?
Anyhow, do you remember when you and Connie told my parents you're going to get married? And my parents were against it?
Yeah.
They were against you two getting married because I told them what a terrible person you were. I thought Connie would break up with you because our parents didn't approve.
What? Why did you do that? I mean, I never did anything to you. Because of that, Connie and I had to elope.
Because I liked you, Anthony. I've always liked you. But you were into my little sister and you fell for Connie and not me. And to forget you, I had to marry a man who was filthy rich. I had to settle. I told Connie I wanted you, but Connie wouldn't give you to me. It's all her fault. I mean, she took you from me. And because of that, my life has been a nightmare. Though my husband has a great salary, he's ugly, dense, and he smells. And our son, he takes after his father.
What an awful family. I was afraid I'd be surrounded by these fugly people until the day I died. I really believed this. And around that time, I happened to see you and Penny walking around town together. So what?
I knew it was fate.
Even though you're older, you aged well, Anthony.
You still look great.
Penny definitely has her genes. She's a beautiful young woman. My dream family would be you as my husband and Penny as my daughter. Don't you agree? People often commented that Connie and I looked so alike we could be twins. I think this is a great opportunity for you as well, Anthony. I don't think so at all. My wife is and will forever be only Connie. I don't understand what you're saying, Juliet. I'm shocked and furious you try to pretend to be Penny's mother. It's just wrong. Don't ever bother us again. I really need you to stop, Juliet. You waited for Penny outside her school and then tried to force her into a car?
You and Penny were ignoring my texts. It's all your fault. Besides, Penny and I spent time together in the past, so why can't I take her out for a drive?
She was only with you because you deceived her into thinking you were her mother. I've spoken to the police and filed a report.
What? You went to the police? Just because I wanted to spend some time with Penny?
That's not all that you've done. You continuously text us and call us. You stalk our house and Penny's school. Just the other day, our surveillance camera caught you trying to break into our house. You're on the verge of committing a crime. This is your final warning.
Why won't you choose me, Anthony? Connie is dead in the ground, and her sister is offering to marry you. I don't see what the problem is. There's little difference between Connie's DNA and mine.
DNA? What are you talking about? I don't care about DNA. I married Connie because of her kind personality and the way she smiled when she looked at me. Maybe you and Connie look alike, but you two have nothing in common. You used Connie's name to try to get close to Penny. Manipulating my daughter's emotions is not a quality I find attractive. Not only that, you talk about your family and want to abandon them. I don't want someone like that in my family. There's something seriously wrong with you. I have absolutely no intention whatsoever of even being in the same room as you, let alone marrying you. I see. You're pretty stupid, huh? Someone like me is offering to marry you and you refuse? Do you have any idea how much money my husband makes? Over double, maybe even quadruple what you make. If I divorced him, can you imagine how much money I'd get? Penny would be set for life. But you want to throw away this wonderful opportunity? I don't know why I expected a low-level factory worker to make smart decisions. I guess that's why you chose Connie. All she had was a good personality. That's right. There's no way I would fall for a woman who judges men only for their wealth and looks. But it's a good thing I didn't divorce my husband. He's a good plan B. Though I hate to think I'll live the rest of my life with these fugly people, I have to admit I enjoy my life of comfort. And I can look down on you from the lap of luxury so you can rue the day you refused my generous offer. I guess I'll watch you and Penny live a mediocre life and laugh. I wonder who'll be leading the mediocre life. What? It'll be you and Penny, of course. I contacted your husband. I knew which company he worked for. I sent him screenshots of the text you sent Penny and me. Excuse me? But it seems he's been thinking of divorcing you as well. He isn't happy that you never do any housework, and you often lash out at your son. Your attitude is an issue as well. He thanked me. He was worried about getting custody of your son, but thanks to the text, he's sure the judge will side with him. You're lying, right? My husband is head over heels in love with me. He does whatever I ask him to do. Plus, he doesn't have the courage to leave me. Everyone has their limit. He wanted to talk to you about this many times, but you always ignored him. If I married you, Penny would be set for life? What an arrogant thing for someone like you to say. You're ripping off someone else and trying to come off like the hero who's going to save my poor daughter. Stop. You know I was just joking about that. Text my husband. I was just fooling around in the text you sent him. I don't think that'll change anything. Then marry me. I wanted to divorce my husband because I happened to see you and Penny. It's your fault, so take responsibility. Juliet, you and I, we aren't family, friends, or anything. You are the one who started this crazy scheme, hurting your family, Penny, and me. You're the one that needs to take responsibility. What? What'll happen to me? Anthony, what do you think I should do? I really don't care at all. Oh, and there's one more thing. You said all Connie had was a good personality. But you, Juliet, there's nothing good about you. You're empty inside and out. After that, Juliet was served with divorce papers and kicked out of her husband's house. She said she didn't want a divorce and refused to sign the divorce papers. He took her to court where his petition for a divorce was granted and they were finally legally divorced. Juliet was expecting a large settlement, but because she did nothing, no housework, no child raising during their marriage, and she tried to cheat on her husband with me, her husband was able to sue her for emotional distress. She ended up receiving a small settlement of only a few $1,000s. Her husband told her parents what had happened, which led them to contact me to see if Penny was okay. We cleared the air after Juliet's lies about me. It had been 10 years since Penny last saw her grandparents. Their reunion was filled with laughter and tears of joy. Penny was thrilled to hear stories of her mother from her grandparents. Juliet begged her parents to let her move back home. But once her parents learned that Juliet had lied about me and everything she'd done with her family and pretending to be Connie, they were enraged. They told her she was no longer welcome in their home and wanted nothing to do with her. It seems appropriate to someone who wanted to throw away her own family. As for me, I often talk about Connie with Penny, which has led to great conversations between Penny and I. I will continue to put Penny's happiness above everything that I do and protect her at all costs. Penny's a part of Connie and I want her to be happy, no matter what.